Name is Michael Mastro. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to look at the chart for Bob Dylan, who's a famous songwriter. If you look to the eastern horizon when he was born, you would see the constellation associated with Scorpio rising at 27 degrees. 27 degrees rising is the most effective point of every house. Any planet like Saturn, like Moon, like Mercury that are within 5 degrees have a lot of impact in the chart. So first we're going to look and see how the planets are functioning. We're going to see when the planets are functioning because not everything happens all at once. Then we're going to look and see what we could do to improve the chart. So we know that any multricona sign 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 11 that are ruling the 6th, the 8th, the 12th houses, those are the Dusthana or challenging houses, become functionally malefic. They can cause harm from time to time. So we have Aries ruled by Mars in the 6th house. So Mars becomes functional malefic, and then we have Libra ruled by Venus in the 12th house. So Venus becomes functional malefic along with Rahu and Ketu that are functional malefic for everyone. Doesn't mean that will always cause harm, but if they are within 5 degrees through aspect or conjunction, then they can cause some issues. And if they're close to the rising, within 5 degrees of the rising sign, they can also afflict houses. But in this case, Venus is 19, Mars is 12, Rahu and Ketu are 6, so they're not close to the rising sign degree. So wherever the multicona signs 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 9, 11, whatever houses that they are in is the houses he came here to work on. So fame and wealth and stability in the marriage. The Sagittarius ruled by Jupiter in the 2nd house. The 4th house, family and happiness through family life. You got Saturn, Aquarius ruled by Saturn. You have, again, Aries ruled by Mars in the 6th house, service, conflict, health issues, legal issues. Then you have divorce. And then you have the 4th sign of Cancer ruled by Moon in the 9th house of good fortune and strong belief systems and justice. Then you have Sun ruling Leo in the 10th house of career. And you have Mercury ruling Virgo in the 11th house of income, fulfillment of desires. And then you have Venus ruling Libra in that 12th house of separation, imprisonment, hospitalization, losses, expenses. So those are the main areas of life that he's working on. So let's look and see how these planets are operating individually. We have Sun at 10 degrees. It rules the career house. It's placed in the house of partnerships and comforts living abroad. So if we connect those things, Sun itself is leadership. So it gives a career through leadership in being a pioneer or a leader in creating new types of music and partnerships. He was famously involved with, I think, Peter, Paul, and Mary, and the Traveling Willoughbys, and George Harrison was in that group. A lot of famous songwriters, musicians. So then Moon is at 28 degrees. So any planet that's more than 25 becomes old age, and it's hard to predict, promote, or its own significations. So Moon is ruling the house of good fortune. It is placed in the house of conflict, debts. So basically, what happens is Moon gives good fortune through expressing conflicts in society with, the war and uh, anti-war songs and and civil rights songs. So, and Moon gives him a sensitivity, a compassion, and an ability to perform for the public. It's conjunct Saturn, so it gives him discipline. Okay, Mars is functional malefic, as we said. It's not afflicting anything. One, two, three, four. Actually, it is afflicting Sun. One, two, three, four. So yeah, so can bring some agitation to his career. I guess his songs were angry, about the moral injustices of the time. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. So nothing there. So then you have, so Mars is ruling the house of conflict. It's placed in that house of family, so brings conflict into the family life, and which ended in divorce. Then we have Mercury is at 0 degrees, close to the most effective point, and it is and any planet that's less than 5 degrees is said to be in infant state, so it cannot protect or promote its own significations. So it's ruling the house of income, and it's placed in the house, the 8th house of vulnerability. So it says that he can have income through communicating secrets, or the subconscious of the country. Basically, he's revealing, exposing, researching the injustices in the civil rights movement, and exposing the underbelly of prejudice in the country, and then this war like tendencies of the government to try to control other countries. So then we have Jupiter, so it gives him, this ability to write songs and have income and fulfillment of desires into these vulnerable parts of society. Okay, then we have Jupiter at 6 degrees. It's debilitated. Now, it is ruling the house of wealth and fame and continuation of the marital bond, and it is placed in the house of marriage and partnerships and comforts living abroad. And so it is conjunct Sun. So it's also weak. So it gives wealth through and fame through partnerships and expressing the injustices. Jupiter itself is talking about law and justice. And then the marital stability is affected by it being weak, and it's afflicted by Rahu, so that could have caused the divorce as well. So then Venus is, ruling this 12th houses, losses, expenses, separations, and it is placed also in this house of partnerships. So he had that feeling of being separate from his wife, from his partner, his marriage, and Venus itself represents wife, and Venus is performing arts, so ability to express that anger over war and civil rights. He was very shy, felt very separate, and he was thought of as an outcast. He was also hospitalized, almost had a death-like experience in 97. So Venus was active at that in the transit chart at that time. We have Saturn at 27 degrees, old age, conjunct to the moon. So Saturn itself is family, and Saturn is placed in the house of conflict. So again, bringing conflict into the family. Gave him discipline to write all these songs. Made and Moon conjunct Moon give that sensitivity. Give him the feeling of wanting to serve society by creating these songs about the injustices of the country, the vulnerabilities of the country. Rahu and Ketu. Rahu gives desire for fulfilling his desires, and Ketu insights into creativity and expressing that creativity through performance, entertainment. So he was I think Rahu here gives great charismatic and influential effect on a lot of other musicians and people through his songs. So let's go through the timing of events. He was born, his first album came in 1962 during a Sun period, beginning of his career, ruling the house of career, Sun. Divorce in 77 during a Venus period, so Venus is wife and end of marriage. Then we have a palimony suit in 94 during a Mars period. Mars is, again, could be legal lawsuits, separation, divorce, all those things. Then we have a death-like experience with a heart infection during a Mars Rahu conjunction at the most effective point. And these two malefics were afflicting the first house of the body and the fourth house of the heart. So it was a heart infection. Mars itself is infection. And the sixth house of health issue. So then we have Grammy in 07, a Pulitzer Prize in 08, both during Sun periods, boosting the career. Then we have a Nobel Peace Prize, Nobel Prize during in 2016 during a Mercury period, a strong income of accolades, fulfilling the desires again. And then we have this big sale of 600 songs for $300 million to Universal on December 7th in 2020, just a few days ago. So we have, that's, if we look at the transit chart at that time, let's see, I'm not going to be able to change that, the charts. If we look at the transits on Monday, we see that Venus is in its own house, so it can afflict its own house, so no issues there. But Moon is very strong and well placed, giving good fortune to his career. And then Mercury is pretty strong and well placed, giving name and fame and to his life purpose. So income to his life purpose, which is creating these songs to create political discourse. Okay, so that's the chart for